Yes, the next concept from this electricity is the resistance. It's very important. Just now we had one concept, that is the Ohm's law. What Ohm's law stated, that the potential difference is directly proportional to the current, and then we are getting one directly proportionality which is called as the resistance. So this resistance, what role does this resistance has in electric circuit? Actually, this resistance opposes the flow of electric current. This is what exactly it is to be called as the resistance. What is the function of this resistance in a circuit? Get what I am saying? This resistance is opposes the flow of electric current. If suppose there is one electric circuit and through that the current is flowing, so what this resistance do? It opposes the flow of electric current. That's it. This is what the role of the resistance in the electric circle. That is what we are mentioning here. It is the property of material. The material that we are choosing to connect in the circuit. So that resistance is the property of that material, and that is what the reason which opposes the flow of electric current. Dear students, this is a very important to be understand. Clear? The concept which we have shown just now, that is the component used. These components are based upon what? Please tell me. This is what the thing. Clear? The resistor which we have seen, that resistor is what? Which opposes the flow of electric current. When we connect that resistor in a circuit which opposes the flow of electric current, this is what the concept is to be called as the resistance. And the formula of the resistance is R is equals to what, beta? V by R. Clear? So what is the SI unit of the resistance? The SI unit of the resistance is Ohm, and this is the symbol of the what? Resistance. Clear? Ohm is what? The symbol of resistance. So this is how it is pronounced as Ohm, symbol of Ohm. Clear? And the SI unit of the resistance is what? Ohm. See, this is very simple to understand. Now, sometimes as we have seen 1 ampere, 1 coulomb, 1 volt, all these things. Similarly, they can ask what is the 1 ohm. So then what is the 1 ohm? 1 ohm is nothing but what? 1 volt upon 1 ampere, which means that if suppose there is any material is there, and across that material how much amount of the potential difference is there? 1 volt, and through that how much amount of current is flowing? 1 ampere. Then it is to be said that in the circuit, or that conductor have, or that material has how much resistance? 1 ohm resistance. So this is what the case. So 1 ohm can be written as 1 volt divided by what? 1 ampere. Clear? But now it was observed that when this resistance was connected by taking the different type of material and different type of lengths and different cross sectional area, it was found that resistance is somehow depends upon some factors. So our next point from this electricity, on what factors actually this resistance is depends upon. If you are able to see, this is what the factors actually this resistance is depend upon. What is the first factor? The resistance is depends upon the length of the conductor. Now what we are doing, if suppose initially this is the length of the conductor, and after some time if you are taking the material, somehow the length higher than the other, then what will happen? Obviously the resistance will goes on changes. Will it increase or decrease? That we are going to tell, but this is what the factor. It depends upon the length of the conductor, it depends upon the area of cross section, also it depends upon the nature of its material. This is most important. Clear? Which means that every resistance, or that resistance is directly proportional to the length of material, and resistance is inversely proportional to the area. Which means what? If the area of the material is increases, the resistance will decrease. Correct? Decrease. If the area is increases, resistance will decrease. Clear? Therefore, this can be written as combined result of this. R is directly proportional to L divided by A, and beta, the directly proportionality is what it is to be constant, and that constant is rho L divided by what? A. This is what to calculate the resistance if any question is mentioning the length and area and asking to calculate the resistance. So blindly use this formula, R is equals to rho L divided by A, where this rho is what? Rho is proportionality constant. What is the rho? Proportionality constant. Also this one is called as specific resistance. Specific resistance or resistivity. Dear student, this rho is not depend upon the length and area, but it depends upon the nature of material. It depends upon the nature of material. What type of material that you are taking in a circuit diagram to calculate the resistance. So it depends upon that only. It only depends upon the type of material, not for the length, nor either area, and neither resistance. Clear? So this rho is only depend upon what? Nature of material. So I am mentioning here that is resistivity or specific resistance. Resistivity or specific resistance, which is denoted by what? Rho. So how do we calculate this rho value? Rho is equals to Ra divided by L, which means that this rho is depends upon E and L? No. This rho is only depends upon the nature of material. Nature of material. For example, if earlier they have taken any constant and material, and later on they have taken any other type of material like nickel or copper material. So now the resistivity of both material is same or different? Different. Constant and material has a different resistivity. Copper material has different resistivity, and nickel material has a different resistivity. Whatever the number of materials are present to each and every material, this value will be different. Only depend upon the nor it depends upon the length or neither on the area. It only depends upon the nature of material. Please remember, this is very important. Nature of